Hi guys, welcome to this short video about the question if MCT oil is breaking the fast. Here we have even clean MCT oil, really nice stuff, refined MCT oil. That's really good things, and I'm using this on a daily basis. But yeah, the question is, does something like that break the fast? I mean, when we are talking about the fast, usually we are talking about intermittent fasting. A lot of people are doing intermittent fasting and they want to know what they can do during this time to maybe calm their inner linings in the stomach or whatever they want to do, or increase the amount of ketones. And basically the thing is what you can do during your fasting. I mean, as long as you do normal fasting, not water fasting, you can drink water, you can drink coffee and so on, but nothing with any kind of calories. Everything which has some kind of calories technically breaks the fast, but there's a rule of thumb. A lot of people say there is a limit of about 50 calories which you should not exceed to not break the fast. So I mean, of course, when we talk about calories, we mean kilocalories. Most people have stopped using kilocalories. We are just talking about calories, which is 1000 of the original technical calories anyway. So when we are tracking the facts here, we find out that we have some calories inside here. When we look a little bit closer, we can see the amount of serving, 130 calories per serving, and serving size is 1 teaspoon. That's 15 milliliters. So when we take one when we take 1 tablespoon, that's definitely too much. So how much is then the limit when we really calculate with these 50 calories? So it would be about 6 milliliters. So that's about 1 teaspoon instead of 1 tablespoon. That would be 1 teaspoon technically, which would be still safe, or at least at the limit. So what I am doing here is actually I filled this clean MCT oil into this spray. It's a spray, it's not new anymore, it's a couple of years old. I've been using that for a couple of things, and I have been doing the calculation and translation into that, and found out that about 7 sprays, I mean 7 times pumping here, is around 1 gram, which makes it to about 1 milliliter, of course. And so when we do the calculation, then 1 spray has 1 calories, and that means actually that we can use 50 sprays until we break the fast. I mean, not technically, but based on the experience from people in the community telling about their experience regarding fasting. So this is what I'm using. I'm usually using 3 sprays. This is what really works best for me. Just 1 spray. With 1 spray I can't feel anything, and with 3 sprays I have the impression that I have still something in my mouth, and it really goes down the esophagus, and I can really feel it in my stomach, and there's some improvement in the gut linings, and this helps me to prevent a little bit from cravings, and calms everything, especially helps me with my reflux as well, and that's pretty good. I mean, that's also an amount which is bearable. Regarding side effects, we have to be aware of that. MCT oil can be pretty harsh to the digestion. A lot of people they buy this and they take a lot, and they have diarrhea and or other problems. I mean, that can be crazy when you take too much, when you're not used to that. When you take too much just in a sudden, then it can have crazy side effects. You can read that everywhere. You have to be really careful, and that's something which I've been able to do the whole day. Actually, this is what I'm doing. Every hour I take 3 sprays. So even when I take this for 12 hours or a little bit more, I'm still within these 50 calories. So I think that's pretty cool. So I mean, that's no science. It's not a perfect solution, but I think it's a really nice compromise to still keep going with the intermittent fasting for a little bit longer, and also have in the same time a little bit of calming effect, and also the ketones from the MCT oil. So this is what I'm doing. Yeah, again, no professional medical advice or something like that. It's just my personal experience and recommendation, and would be really interesting to learn from you. What's your experience regarding that? Are you doing that as well? Or are you saying, yeah, okay, it must be 0 to keep going with the fasting, everything else will break the fast? Yeah, what's your recommendation? What's your experience? Would be really interesting to learn from you. Please write everything down into the feedback area. I'm always happy to talk about the thing. And yeah, I still hope I've been able to help you a little bit with that. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.